Hello everyone, welcome to the Gentleman's Progressive Podcast.
Nice try.
The Progressive Gentleman's Podcast. I'm here with Callan,
Hey.
Will,
Hola.
and Jesse.
G'day.
So, do we have any new topics for the... This is
Any
the third
nude
episode,
topics?
I believe.
Well, I mean, I feel like something we've horribly missed out on is kind of giving everyone a window into who we are. Like
That's true.
We've gone through 2 podcasts already, and they probably know as little about us as humanly possible. So, how about we go in a circle and we give ourselves a proper introduction?
Okay, I'm down for that.
Alright.
And you can start with Will.
Oh shit. Hello, my name is Will, and I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah, but
Hey, Will.
Yeah, you meant to. That's when you guys.
I will.
So I don't know. In year 12, 18, I play baseball.
an Australian that plays baseball.
Yeah, it's actually we actually play baseball over here, believe it or not.
It's not this cricket.
Play guitar. I don't know.
Did you mean to say cricket?
What?
No, he plays fucking
No.
baseball, you spruder.
Yeah, knob jockey.
Need some sort of meme.
You fucking faggot.
Yeah, I'm pretty boring.
He likes Pokemon. So.
I still play Pokemon because I'm a loser. And
You still steal...
Hot Wheels cars.
I'm a petty theft.
A petty theft.
Fucking petty is like too strong of a word, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's sad.
Yeah. Not much to me.
Okay, Jesse?
Jesse, who are you?
My name is Jesse. And I'm Ginger.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's his whole character right there.
Tall, lanky, and ginger.
And yeah.
Slowly becoming a hipster.
Why do you say that?
You got bitten
You're
by
wearing a
him.
duffel coat right now.
Wearing a duffel coat.
That said, I own like a duffel coat, so...
You collect records. Your haircut.
Wait a minute. He's got like a trendy kid's haircut.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. Oh, I got next. I'm Dylan. I'm a filthy half-bred Frenchman. I have a dirty neckbeard. I also collect records. I play bass and I play guitar and I try to sing.
Someone
That is a dog.
Oh. It's just a dog run.
It's the dog trying
Bashing
to
its
get through. The dog flaps.
Alright, just to explain, there's like a doorway to outside
Yes,
from where we are.
there is-
and there's a dog there.
There's a dog flap. And I have put something to prevent my dog coming in front of it, which is an amp, which weighs about, I don't know, 10 kilos.
And yeah, the
Don't know
dog-
what that is in pounds, but my dog is trying to
that'd be
headbutt it out of the
22
way, I
pounds.
think.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Doing a math.
Doing a math. This is why you do specialist maths.
Is it my turn?
Yes,
I believe
Cullen.
it is.
Okay, well, hi, I'm Cal. I am...
Sorry.
Everyone's just... Did you get beer?
What?
Bourbon in the eye? It's alright. It's good for you. It's good for you, man.
And barley.
Ooh.
Sugar barley.
Yeah, no, I'm Cal. I play guitar and, a couple other instruments like piano and ukulele. And sing on a YouTube channel called Minter Music, shameless plug. It's on the homepage for the Progressive Gentleman. Be sure to check it out.
So is mine. I read creepypastas.
Yeah, and...
I'm a loser. I don't have a YouTube channel.
As well as that, I have played baseball with William for a few years.
Yeah. That was a bit of fun.
But at the moment, I'm just taking a break to let my leg heal after I blew out my kneecap from a pitch and almost lost a leg from a trampoline accident.
Yeah. And I broke your toe.
Yeah, that's a story. Will broke my toe at baseball once.
Oh, mate.
I might tell that a
Probably
little later.
not as bad as my story of the time I broke my toe. It's not even funny. It's just sort of sad. I was trying to kick, like, I had a balloon, yeah? And it was like, I was still in primary school at the time. And I was just kicking it around, try and keep it off the floor game, by myself. Yeah. So, and I had it, like, near the steps in my house. So I went to go and kick it because we were getting close to the ground. And my steps have, like, a lip over them.
Yeah.
And I kicked the lip with my big toe.
Oh, no!
And it was so painful. And then I walked to school. And then I had PE on that day.
Oh.
And then I walked back from school and then I was like, hey mum, my foot has been sore all day since I kicked it into the step. And then she was like, what?
Oh, that reminds me every time.
So I went to the doctors and we got an X-ray and it was like, yeah, it's fractured toe.
One of the guys in my baseball team, who shall remain nameless, was once playing. We were playing a game, and he basically just got thrown out at third base by a.
Oh!
Um,
Someone's taking another shit, boys!
He's been known to be a hothead. Anyway, so he's sliding into third, gets thrown out by a wicked throw, and just, typical thing, you just punch the ground as hard as you can.
Oh my
And
God.
in doing it, broke like 2 bones in his hand, but didn't know at the time. So we played the rest of the baseball game, and the next week as well, and like went to school and whatever for like 2 weeks. And he's just like, my hand's not getting any better. We should probably just see a doctor, see what that's all about. And yeah, it had completely broken, like, I don't know, 2. Are they carpals, I can't remember.
Carpals.
Yeah,
Metacarpals are these parts here.
Carpal tunnel.
No, he broke there, so that would be metacarpal.
Metacarpals, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look
That's
at
like
me
a-
remembering year 10 health.
PE.
PE. So yeah,
Were we in PE together in year 10?
Yeah, we were.
We were, yeah.
yeah.
Jesus. Christ.
It reminds me of when I broke my hand as well with a mallet. I was outside in the garden. We were doing some sort of renovation, some brickwork.
Just smacking
And
the ground with a mallet?
We'd been digging out some of the dirt to fit it in to it so it was level, and there was a lot of clay. So we just put it in the back of the yard, and then afterwards, once it was all dug out, my dad said, "All right, take this mallet and just go break up the clay, so it would sort of disintegrate better into the ground." So that's what I was doing, and I'm right-handed, so I was doing it with my right hand most of the time. But then my right hand, it started getting really really sort of heavy and just tired. So I switched to my left. And I was at this point, like, sort of under a tree. It was sort of like a bush, so I had to, like, lay on my back-ish. And I was using my left hand, but I was resting my weight, like most of my, like, my chest weight on my right hand, which was sort of over my chest and onto the left side of my body. And I was smacking the clay with my left hand. And then I hit the mallet on, like, the pinky of my left hand, like right on the knuckle.
No.
Oh.
And I had a multiple fracture in there, and it actually bent my knuckle out of position. So even right now, my knuckles are
You can
not
see that.
not quite the same.
We should
Right.
we should take a
It's
photo of that
still
and chuck it up.
quite healing. It's
Yeah.
still healing quite a bit.
Insert
It's not
picture
quite
of
in the
Dylan's
right
hand
position.
here.
It's
Yeah, there'll be a
sort of-
photo of Dylan's hand now.
Usually, like, your knuckles are quite straight with that bone. I
Yeah.
can't remember what it was called, but you said it before.
Metacarpals.
Yeah, that's the one. And so it was basically bent. So it's better now, but, like, there was no knuckle recognition that you could see. It was just sort of like flat. It was sort of like that.
Holy.
For those who can see, we'll probably put a picture up on the screen later. So anyway, that is what happened.
So I've got some conversation starters.
Oh, can I just quickly say that whole story reminded me of this one time my friend threw a brick through a window. He was having competitions with his older brother, like see who could throw the brick highest in the air, just because
The fuck?
as a young primary schooler, that's what you do.
Be retarded.
And like he's like gone to try and throw it as high as he can in the air, and just like held onto it too long or whatever, and threw himself backwards. And behind him was a window. And he threw the brick and some of himself through the window. He still has like scars on his back.
Oh, fuck's sake.
What a dickhead. Okay, so some conversation starters to get us in the mood.
Yes.
Lovely.
What is the worst thing you can say on a first date?
My dick is 1 inch, full chub.
Do you have a penis?
I don't know.
Are you a penis man or a vagina?
How often do you wear your makeup? I reckon it'd be one.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
god.
no!
I don't know.
What's going? How's it? Hey sis, what's going on?
How's it going, bros? What a drama alert, nation.
Let me guess, you're 35? Oh, only 23? Oh.
Whoosh, I didn't get that one.
Oh, age. Like, oh,
Age.
are you 35?
Yeah.
Oh, no, only 23.
Ooh. Are you pregnant?
How long, what are you expecting?
You looked a lot better in your profile picture.
Ooh, that was some classic cringe right
Are
there.
you hiding someone else under your shirt?
Wow, how's the baby coming along? Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, well-
have you been in an abusive relationship?
That's another level.
And then when they say no, you go, "Would you like to?" Be?
Oh, no,
It's just something you don't
That's a
say.
new level of no-no. Jeez, Lorenzo.
You're gonna have a
No
bottle.
crinkling in this podcast.
No
Jesse.
crinkling. Better to do that quietly. Anyone seen movies recently?
No,
I
I'm
saw Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, have you?
Oh really?
I
wanna
might
see
be
that.
seeing that.
I thought it looked
tomorrow
garbage.
or
Is it okay?
Tuesday.
The biggest feminist ploy ever.
Oh,
It really
Seriously?
Is it?
No,
is it
I
any
always
good?
say that because Emma Watson's in it, but
Oh,
other than that, it was pretty
That's the
funny.
main reason I want to say it. I'll just let everyone know that I am a bit of a potterhead.
Like
So
that bit of a
basically,
Hermione.
anything that has Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe, or Rupert
Grint.
Grint in there, I will go and see. Pretty much.
What happened to what's his name? Weasley, Rupert.
Rupert Grint.
Yeah. Has he been in any movies? It's
Yeah,
like
it's
he's
Ed
kind of-
Sheeran.
He's been
isn't
in.
it?
He's been in a couple. Like, he was in Lego
Lego
House
House,
with Ed
yeah.
Sheeran.
Yeah, that's right.
He was in.
that was a really depressing fucking music video.
That
Yeah.
was.
Made me cry.
All right. Yeah. I wouldn't say it did that for me.
Made me cry tears from the tip of my penis.
Ooh, that's more like it.
Ew.
I think he did some sort of series. I think it might have been Peaky Blinders or something like that. It was English, as far as I know, which really narrows it down.
I mean, my main aim in life is to get on Totally Wild. So
Have you watched Pinky?
Does that show
Totally
still
Wild.
exist?
yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure Totally Wild still runs.
No way.
I used to hate that show. Because it would come
So
on.
everyone knows Totally Wild is like an Australian animal show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really like, it's just
It's almost it's
For-
pretty cringe.
For
to be
any
honest.
Oswegians, they're on like Channel 10 in the morning. There used to be a show called Toasted TV.
I love that.
Yeah.
That
And-
was good.
Yeah.
That was okay.
And then like, I don't know, it would be on from like 7 till 9 or whatever. And I don't know, there'd be cool cartoons like, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!
One Piece.
Yeah.
One Piece. I don't know, just,
The enemies.
and yeah, but
The
if ever you
animals.
were like homesick or whatever, and then
yeah, all the shitty ones are on
Yeah.
as soon as you left for
yeah,
school.
that's totally
But
wild.
like,
would come
okay,
on
I
and
feel like we
it's-
can all be in that position where you knew when you had to leave for school when a cartoon came on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you'd know, like, a certain cartoon would come on, and once you see the intro, you're like, yep, that means I've got to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You can,
Oh, man.
you can tell they know what their main demographic was when they have a clock on the screen
Yeah.
all the time.
Oh man.
Was good. Was good.
Yes.
All right.
But, yeah, anyway.
How often would everyone take sick days just to get a day off school in primary school?
Oh, as often as I could, man.
Yeah.
Like I would go to school on like winter days. I would have my shirt buttoned down all the way, and I would go in the rain just so that I could get sick, and then I could take the next day off.
Or you could do what other people do and just fucking fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would also try and pull that off sometimes.
More like early
But
in high
usually-
school, I'd try and like actually
No,
get
'cause
myself
you're-
sick.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, like
But
primary school, you'd just be like, oh, I've got a headache. Oh.
yeah, you do like the thing of that Home Alone movie where he like gets the thermometer and puts it up against the a light bulb and says, "I have a fever."
Yeah.
No, no, I don't know. I didn't really do it too much at school. I was sick a lot when I was a kid. But, like, I left school a lot in primary school because of injuries. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a scar there.
Oh yeah.
I copped a flying fox to the scone. And it cracked my skull open.
Oh, seriously? Like,
It cracked, yeah.
Oh wow. I can honestly say, touch wood, I have never broken a bone in my
Oh,
body.
you've broken one of my bones.
Yeah, I've broken other people's bones, but not.
That
I
kid's
have.
nose.
Oh, no, his his face. The same day I
so
broke
Does
your
nose
toe.
count as bone? Isn't it
Cartilage.
It depends how far up the nose
Yeah,
you
'cause
break.
it
Isn't
starts
there
to get
like
bone
there's,
up
there's
here.
bone somewhere?
It's parts bone to about
The bridge.
there.
So
Past
the bridge.
your worst break would be the skull.
That on my toe or my kneecap.
Yeah.
I think mine.
So
I think mine was at the age of 2.
yeah.
A green stick fracture
Oh no.
on my thigh and my shins, because I was on the couch, and my eldest sister, she would have been 6 years old, was jumping on it, and she launched me off the couch, and I hit the hardwood floor.
Yeah.
And you broke your femur, your thigh bone.
With whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
your femur. That's
No, I gotta say-
That's the most painful bone to
I have-
break.
break. Yeah, like apparently, like snapping your femur can like sound like a gun crack. It's so because it's like
Yeah.
it's the thickest long bone in your
I
body.
have a similar story, but except I wasn't in Jesse's position. I was in Jesse's sister's position, and it was when my sister. I think she was about 4 or 5.
Oh no.
I would have been about 7 then, and I can't remember. We were playing this game, right, where one of us would roll along the ground, and the other would like step over each other. It was like the most stupid game, but we found it quite entertaining at the time.
Yeah.
But then one time I stepped on my sister's arm,
Yeah.
Oh.
And
And she continued rolling.
and I
that's
broke her
great.
arm.
Yeah.
I didn't realize at first though, because it sounded like she was sort of like laughing, but then she was like laughing, and then it turned into crying, and I was like, yeah, and I sprained her arm pretty much, broke her arm,
Okay, well, another.
At school.
and it was like I don't know, it was late for back then, so it was probably like 9 o'clock.
Dude.
So it was
When
bad.
Callan and I we in year 11.
Got a-
Yeah, year 11 we did school baseball, and I was pitching, he was catching. And,
now I'm pitching, he catches.
and that like
Catch it, but
I was just chucking, and I threw a wild pitch, and then it just hit his toe, and like at the time didn't really think much of it, and then like after the game we looked at it and it was black, and we're like,
Ooh,
oh
yeah.
that's a big no sign.
Yeah, and the fact that I couldn't get my shoe off,
Yeah.
and the fact that I couldn't put a shoe on for 2 weeks.
And then later that game,
Oh yeah.
there was this really tall batter who I'd actually played like a district carnival with. He came up to bat, and it was probably one of the hardest pitch I'd thrown all game, and it just got away from me, and it's come and like hit him like across the forehead, temple area, and his nose, all in like the same motion, and like he started bleeding and whatever.
He just
So did
dropped. He was out.
And-
split his eyebrow.
It did, yeah, and like I didn't.
And he was
real-
just absolutely out. He
Yeah,
just dropped
he-
like a sack of potatoes.
He didn't know where he was, and it was kind of scary.
Yeah.
And then I saw him on Facebook saying like, "Oh, he had a blood clot," and I'm like, "Oh, what the hell did I do?"
He got taken away in the ambulance.
he went in an ambulance.
It was Another good another good topic I just
Yeah, go
found,
for it.
because I do have a good story for this one. Most embarrassing thing that happened to you in school.
Ooh,
Everyone just
plenty.
thought of the one thing that everyone has. Like everyone's got their own story for it, and everyone just thought about it. And went. Ugh.
Did we specify primary school and high school, or
Well, it can be one of the, it could be either one, because I
Okay.
know mine's from high school.
Okay.
I can't really think of any.
I can go first. What you
Okay.
guys think?
I'll go
For
second then.
primary school, I would say at the time it wasn't embarrassing, but thinking about it now, I find it really embarrassing. And it was about it was in my first week of primary school, so basically just out of kinder.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I used to live in Mount Evelyn, right? So I was at Mount Evelyn Primary, and
Oh.
I crawled under the fence in the back left corner of the school, right? There was like this little gap where some other kids had dug, and you could slide under there, because at the time the fence was big to me. Now it's like up to my hip, but at the time it was taller than me. So I crawled under it. I was in like prep, my first year of prep, because I did 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because I went there when I was 4,
Oh, yeah.
like turning 4. So 3 turning 4. Most people go 4 turning 5.
Yeah.
And I crawled under there, and I just started flashing the cars like full moonies. and then the vice principal of the school comes down because it's this big crowd watching me flash moonies at the cars going past. And this was like first week at primary school.
Made a name.
I have a similar story.
I reckon my
Yeah,
one.
go
So,
around.
my-
I reckon we go around primary school and then high school.
I had a
primary school, shit.
I had a similar thing in prep where it was pretty early on in my prep, and we'd play footy on the oval, which was like, I don't know, like half the size of a normal oval anyways. And like after school one day, we ran down there and just having a kick of the footy or whatever, and I had to pee. And, you know, not really thinking too much of it at the time, I just pulled my pants down and took a piss on the goalpost. And, yeah, one of the teachers came over, even though it was after school, and he's like, Will, you need to pee, you go to the toilet, you don't do it. You don't do it outside. I didn't think much of it at the time, but just thinking back now, that's
that's like the kind of thing you lay in bed now and go, oh.
yeah, that's it. What about
What about you, Jess?
What about you, Jess?
Like mine was similar to yours, right? Like your story, right?
Yeah.
Like, but this was about some other kid.
You grabbed his dick?
Yeah, because that would make for great conversation, wouldn't it?
That you know what?
Yeah, actually.
Anyway,
well, pretty much a kid took a shit out in the main oval.
what?
Like, dig the hole, dumped in it, buried it up, and the teacher witnessed it all. And
The teacher was just sitting there like, oh, nice.
yeah, but
That's
when
a
you
new
think
idea.
about it, it was kind of weird because the teacher was still standing there, like not looking at. Because like you have underage children that putting their pants down.
Yeah.
At least
and then
try
like-
and stop
Was
them.
that wasn't
Yeah.
you though?
No, it wasn't me. It was.
Tell an embarrassing story about yourself.
Oh, mine was similar to yours, except I tried to be more discreet than you. I went to the back left corner of the school and pissed behind a tree, and then a kid saw it, and then I was dobbed in for it, so I got in trouble.
Mine was.
You got in trouble for pissing at a school?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I went to a religious education school.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Rips. No, mine was I climbed on in prep. I climbed onto the canteen roof, and I was too scared to climb back down.
We didn't have a canteen
I was
at my primary
up
school.
there for 2 hours.
Oh no.
Bam.
I once kicked my shoe onto the gym roof. Because
Man.
I haven't thought about this in ages, but just you saying that, I used to, I don't know why, I had an obsession with like kicking my shoes off.
Kung
Like,
Fu.
yeah, that's it. I used to.
So referencing a Rooster Teeth podcast.
Yeah, but so I would just, you know, kick my shoe, whatever, and like to the point I'd like try and kick my shoe at the football and whatever, and yeah, I'd try and kick it as high as I could, and one time I was like lining up to go inside while the music was still going, and I kicked my shoe, and it just landed. It landed on top of the gym roof, so I had to go back into class without a shoe on for the whole class until the sports teacher went up onto the roof and got it for me.
Okay, now high school. This is where my
High
one
school.
comes in because I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
this
go for
every
it.
single day.
Mine's not.
that was pretty serious.
Mine's embarrassing, but not really that funny.
Okay,
It
so
was
year
just-
year 7.
yeah,
We start during summer,
yeah,
and Australian summers are pretty harsh.
pretty
So,
hot.
Yeah, it's
so like
Always 30s.
it's
pretty
like
much.
Yeah.
consistently 30s, sometimes 40s, even 50s. Like it can get up to 50.
Which
Yeah,
is like,
very rarely.
I think it's around 100 degrees for you Fahrenheit
100
users.
degrees is like 40 degrees. Or something.
Oh, okay.
Something,
So
yeah.
90 to 100.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So I was, you know, the old 400s.
Yeah. Yep.
So I was at the portable 400s, and like, so year 7 was when I started to get really self-conscious because I went through like 3 years of being super self-conscious, and I was like at the point where I was like really worried about what people thought, and like it's middle summer, and I just realized the way I'm prepping this, you guys have no idea where this is going,
Yeah.
because like I've given nothing away. To to get into the portables in the 400, so they're like classrooms that are portable. They have wooden steps,
Yeah.
and I was sitting on the top of them waiting for class, and then the teacher came, and I stood up, and I remember turning around and seeing a perfect sweat ass print on the thing, and everyone just was looking at it and pissing themselves, and I'm like, oh no. So to this day, I still think about that time I left a perfect ass print on the wooden step. And like, it was perfect. Like, you could see where each cheek curved into the crack and everything. And I'm like,
I have that anxiety every day still.
Really?
Yeah, because like I always play soccer at lunchtime.
Are you
and I
worried
get
about your
pretty
butt
sweaty.
sweat?
And my butt gets sweaty. You know?
Yeah, I have that anxiety like that. It comes through in my pants or my shorts.
I get.
But usually, like our pants, like we have like sort of dark grey
Well,
pants
yeah.
and shorts, so it's
So
usually okay. So you
us,
can't see.
as well, us Oswegians have to wear a school uniform.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
There's not
I
many
just
schools that,
forgot that.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's barely
Those
any.
are-
Like, I think...
Unless you go to like a Steiner school or you go to I think
Yeah.
there's a high school in Box Hill.
There's a couple of
Yeah.
high schools that allow like year 11s and 12s to wear free dress, but yeah,
I fucking wish.
most of us just have to wear school uniform.
Yeah.
The worst thing that happened to me isn't really that funny, but I started at this school in year 9. I was at another high school for year 7 and 8. And in like term 1 or term 2, we had to, I don't know, we had some crappy program that we had to like help the community and help like build ourselves character and whatever. I don't know, it was
Typical
kind of
school.
good, but like the way they did it, it didn't really work. But
It's typical school wank, really. They all make us do it.
But yeah, like I don't know, our class had to like present an assembly or whatever, and like to start the assembly, both Callan and myself, because we both play guitar, we were going to do a song. And like we'd been practicing it for a while.
I have the video.
Did you video it?
I'm
I've
pretty
got
sure
to
it's
see
on.
this. I've got to see this.
No,
Oh,
okay. It's on Facebook.
Let's not put it on the internet though.
I might
It's already there, man.
No.
But anyway, so just for reference, the song that we were playing, we did. So the song that we're going to talk about now is called Seven Nation Army.
which is pretty easy.
It's
to
well
play.
renowned for its nice, simple guitar lick.
And like I didn't stuff up any chord progression. I couldn't remember if we were up to the verse or the chorus, and I think I started playing the verse. No, I started playing the chorus during the verse, and just
In front of
just
all-
in front
sounded
of
fucking
all
shit,
of the
though.
year 9s.
And-
Well,
But we also
Yeah,
played
yeah.
in front of the year 12s.
But I didn't stuff it up
Yeah.
in front of the year 12s. I stuffed it up in front of and
Yeah.
just.
no,
That
I
was
don't.
just
I don't have
horrifying.
that video, but I do have the video of the song you did afterwards,
Oh yeah, wait, I can't
which
remember
was
what
actually
that was
quite
called.
good.
I don't remember.
It was a fun song to play though. I can't really remember how to
Yeah.
play it.
Because I remember my class did the same thing, except I was playing a Silverchair song called Shade, for those who know it. And we were doing this during the main act. And ours was about, I think there was a theme through each presentation. So every year 9 class did one, right? And our theme, I think, was...
Yeah, that's right.
Our theme was... Fuck. I
Oh,
can't remember.
gross.
It was... it was like... Fuck, what is it? What do you call it? Oh, shit. It's like...
Dylan is currently doing a bunch of different
What's
hand
that
gestures.
thing, like...
that
in The
thing.
Wizard of Oz, the lion.
Courage.
Courage! That was our theme. That was our theme.
Obviously, it wasn't fucking intelligent.
Our theme was courage. And me and the person who came up and sang with me, because I was playing guitar, which was very strange because at that time I only played bass, and this was like one of the first time I'd ever played guitar. Like, I'd been practicing it, of course, but it was like the first song I ever properly learned on a guitar. And it was really, like, we were playing it in front of like 200 plus students, all in our year level, all who knew me and all who knew Nathan. Ooh.
Oh, please.
Sorry, that his name is Thick Ginger.
With 2 C's.
Thick
Thick
Ginger.
G.
Thick Ginger with 2 C's.
Another bleep for the bleep master.
I'll get that out. And so we were playing that, and It actually went really well.
Yeah, it did.
But
Actually sounded
that
good.
was, for me, that was really scary. And for him, because he has, or
has.
okay, like anxiety
Pretty
problems.
severe.
So he was like he almost didn't do it. He was sort of like telling me before, like, nah, I'm not doing it. But then I was like, man, we got to. Like, this is scheduled. We need to do this. Otherwise,
I mean-
there's like,
I mean,
I
it's like
remember that.
I think
10
he-
minutes and nothing.
And I mean, to be
What
honest,
level?
You know.
he has a fucking awesome voice. I love
He
his
does.
voice.
Yeah.
He does have a good voice. He is a very, very good singer.
He is.
Yeah, I don't know if I still have the video or not, but yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
if you had to choose, what would your theme song be?
Theme song for what?
Just you, as a
Just
person.
me, my own theme song.
Yeah.
I gotta say that it would probably be Silverchair, which is my all-time favorite band / artist.
Which song?
Suicidal Dream.
No. No, it's not even off my favorite album. My favorite
Yeah.
album by Silverchair is Diorama, for those who know it.
Bless you, Will.
Thank you.
I've got to
Sorry.
say, Across the Night, Silverchair. That would be my thing.
I like the song. Yeah,
Your turn, Jesse.
but I prefer Frog Stomp.
Yeah, I'm more of a Frogstone person as
'Cause
well.
it's just got-
That's just fucking unoriginal. The original cunts.
And no, okay.
Jesus, Dylan.
You sound a
And the
bit
fact that they
salty
were
yourself.
15, 16 at the time that they were.
They were
Made it.
14.
Yeah, it's
They were 14 at the time they recorded and released it. That
Yeah, they
Frog
don't
Stomp
even
album.
sound. their
Yeah,
age.
no, he sounds like fucking Eddie Vedder. At the same time.
We were discussing embarrassing high school stories, weren't we?
Okay, look, you've got to stop on the drinking.
Oh. Wait.
No, because I don't have any. Like I was trying to.
You're trying to think of one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have one?
Okay, well, we're not doing the theme song thing anymore. Back to Jesse.
Oh, no.
I'll say a theme song. A theme song for me. It would have to be something from the Antlers, right?
Okay.
I'm assuming off the Kettering album.
This isn't your
No,
favourite song. What's
actually,
your
no.
theme song?
It would probably be like Kettering's too depressing, and I don't think I'm that depressed.
I'm not that
Hmm.
depressed.
Kettering, nah. Kettering is too depressing. I don't know. It would be putting the dog to sleep. from
Oh, because that
Basketball.
sounds a lot less depressing.
Wow.
No, but it's a great song. It's one of my favorite songs.
Will? You got... Do you know your anthem?
Yeah, I'd say, oh, I can't remember the name of the band. But, Keelhold.
Kill all that filthy landlord sending. Yeah, it's
For that-
Hailstorm.
That's right, yeah. For those who don't know, it's pirate metal. So, it's like
I've
imagine
not
this
heard
really
that.
like, typical pirate, what's it called? Shanty, is that what
Pirate
they're called? Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
for
like
everyone
with-
listening, look up Keelhold by Hailstorm. You will not be upset.
It's spelt like
Ale and Storm.
It
Yeah,
is
but
a
it's-
tune. That
Played
is a good banger.
yeah.
That's a well
that,
banger.
that'd be my theme. It's not my favorite song, but it's like it'd be my theme song.
I got you.
Actually,
And Cal.
Mine would definitely be Drink Till I Die by the Poxy Bulldogs. Now, definitely, if you haven't heard that one, look it up. If you don't like that song, you don't
Actually,
have to.
what was
yourself.
that? What was that?
You've had to.
The most popular song from the Bennies.
Who?
The Who?
You know that? You know.
oh, I got the hiccups. Oh no.
What happened
What'd
to the
you
back
bring?
of your phone?
Yeah, I lost the cover.
Yeah.
How?
So
How did you
Um,
fucking
Just forgot it.
let's take
Yeah,
a
just
photo of
forgot
that
it.
and chuck
No, I
that up
just
there
lost it.
because that it's
quite a
No,
large.
because this is I got this from my sister.
yeah
And she gave it to me like this. So I was like,
Oh.
all right.
Can I ask your sister how she lost it?
yeah just
I don't know. I don't know.
just chuck it like an actual
Just-
phone case on it.
It's alright. Need sticky tape. Keep the battery packed.
Oh, do you have? Are you
So-
Double-sided tape.
It's like a normal
Oh,
smartphone.
Party Machine. I like that song. That's
Party
a funny
Machine.
one.
but you
Yeah.
are a party machine.
I am a bit of a party machine myself.
But
Yes.
but please tell us about your embarrassing story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that
We
embarrassing?
need to hear it.
Yeah, you've spoken it up.
I mean, what's the most embarrassing thing you've seen me do?
uh,
In high school.
I've got a lot of things.
In high school.
I don't know about it.
I the amount of times I've seen you drunkenly take your shirt off is.
It's a habit.
No, I don't know. You don't really do many embarrassing things at school.
nah, yeah, except for
Yeah,
just
I don't-
cringy
I don't really
things.
see
Yeah,
you at
but I
school
do that
much.
ironically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Okay,
even
so there's a
ironically,
difference.
It's okay to be a twat if you're behind 4 layers of irony.
Yeah. What have you done?
Also, who
Yeah.
thought these were a good idea?
Pure blindsiders. Let's talk about it in a second. But Jesse, you have to tell us. You have to.
I don't have anything.
Oh, so you don't even know? So you
No.
brought up a topic that you didn't have anything to
I didn't
follow.
bring up this topic.
It was Cal, mate.
This is the blind
No, but
leading the blind.
you said.
Oh, fuck.
It'll come back to me.
All right.
What about all those failed chat up attempts?
Oh, that's actually just
Me.
a story in itself. The amount of times
Failed chat up. What?
just Jesse
Yeah, like,
chatting up all the chicks.
Yeah. Like, I can think of a few.
Yeah, like
I reckon
alright,
I could name
here's,
like 12.
here's a story. Like Dylan and I are in like our study center kind of place, and like we're just sitting on the couch.
Jesse's face is priceless.
And we're just just chilling out, and then we're like, oh look, there's Jesse over
Yeah,
there.
and I'm like, let's go sit next to him. And we was like, oh, I'm like, nah, but he looks like he's chatting with this chick.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, let's just go.
Yeah, and so like we go up.
Oh my god.
We go up to him, and he's like sitting next to this girl.
Lovely little lady.
Yeah, and
Lovely girl, lovely girl.
yeah, so we're just sitting down, we're just chat, like we sat opposite them, and we're just chatting with them, and like she goes to get a drink or whatever, and then like
Yeah.
just says to us, "Oh, what are you guys doing?
What the fuck?
Go-
I'm chatting
go-
up this
Yeah,
chick.
but
What are you doing?
we're
Just
trying to
get
chat
over
this-
here.
Chat this bird up. Let's give her some space." And
No, you literally like. I was in the middle of conversation, and
Yeah.
it was going.
And
It was going.
conversation.
No, and it was going
Bunny
so
ears.
well, and then. I don't know if it was you or Dylan. Someone throws a fucking laptop on the table.
That was me.
pushing all my
This
shit
is
off.
the photo that has been given to Will this whole story, and it's going up on the podcast. it's just that look of pure hate.
Oh my god.
yeah, it's but
And
yeah,
why do you say that's a failed chat up 10?
because we all
Because
know
we
that-
turned up.
Yeah, and also nothing happened from it, so therefore it's a
She's
fail.
already got a boyfriend.
I know.
I found that out later. So.
Yeah.
Found that out later. Found that out later. What does that mean? Does that mean like after you had a rude or?
As if.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just there's been a couple of
No, I've-
attempts that you've failed. It's
Whoa.
but the
No,
thing,
yeah,
Get
you
out.
don't actually.
but the
like-
thing is, like, you give up too easily
Yeah.
too. It's like
No.
You gotta persevere.
Yeah.
What's that? Boyfriend? Nah.
It's-
Not anymore.
You have to
Not
go to
anymore,
the end
baby.
either one of two ways: with a girlfriend or with a restraining order.
Yeah, but
No
it's only got a
in-betweens.
boyfriend, and then it's a waste of time.
Like,
yeah, but like there's
but
some
is he?
others.
But is he like? Is he like a cuck, or is he like? Or is he like? I go to the gym every day, bruh. 1v1 me IRL. Fuck.
No,
Doge.
no, it's not because I give up. It's just very unlucky. I'd say.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill
alright.
myself.
We're just ruffling your jimmies, mate.
Yeah. Very unlucky.
Rustling your jimmies.
Rushland, Jimmy.
Yep. Worst birthday present you've ever gotten.
I know what that is.
Whiskey stones.
Ooh.
Hey, what do you got against whiskey
The
stones?
fuck a whiskey
It's fucking
stones?
common as fuck though.
They're just like rocks that you freeze and put in whiskey so it doesn't water it down.
Okay, I thought it was just like
Stones that smell like whiskey.
no. I was thinking
stones
thinking
that
more
dissolve
like,
into whiskey.
fuck, what are they called? You know the stones that you piss out? Kidney stones.
Too much whiskey.
I thought that's what you meant, but they were like, they're induced by drinking too much whiskey.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so yours was whiskey stones, really.
Yeah.
Have you got
What was the
that?
question? I already
Yeah.
forgot.
Worst
birthday?
present you've ever gotten.
Oh, yeah. I could go like sort of stereotypical and say underwear. But,
African links.
Lynx Africa.
Yeah.
hard to say. I think
I know what mine is.
I got this this necklace sort of thing. like on a. It was like this silver chain, and it had like this sort of robot thing on there, and it looked really bad. It was just awful, and I got it from my grandmama, my Australian grandma, not my French one, and
Yeah, because
I
I'm
was-
trying to give you something like weed or booze.
and it was
Or-
just
Or a croissant.
it was
Okay, so
really
baguette.
it was just really bad. Like it was like the chain was nice, but like the what do you call it? The locket,
The pendant.
The pendant. Sorry, locket. Fuck's sake. It was just sort of. It was like a robot, and it was just really bad.
For
I
those
hope
who
my
couldn't
grandma
quite
doesn't listen to
hear,
this.
Jesse did
Pretty hefty.
tried to discreetly do a fart and didn't work.
I didn't hear it.
Will, what was yours?
It's not a birthday present, but a Christmas present.
Mhm.
I have, all right. So my grandparents, like my grandmother, passed away before I was born, but my grandfather has been remarried, and then his wife's son, who's like, I don't know, in his 40s or whatever.
Mhm.
Their family,
Like an old cunt.
we had like a whole
Fuck you.
a whole Christmas day at my grandparents,
Yeah.
and like they were there, and they gave me a Christmas present, and it was just some cheap rip off of
Pokemon.
Cluedo.
Okay.
Oh, it's called like Cledoir or something.
It was kind
to
of
make a sound.
it was kind of like a cheap rip off of Cluedo,
Cledoir.
but like crossed like, I don't know, snakes and ladders in a way, because you just
Monopoly.
it was just
Monopoly.
Okay, so my one.
it was just really
It was my 16th birthday present.
Ooh.
From our aforementioned roof climber.
Oh.
from
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Hipster boy.
Yeah. Okay, so
Hipster.
I do have to put in a disclaimer. It's my favorite and my least favorite present. Possibly my favorite more than my.
Actually, I have something to say after this as well, but go on.
Yeah. So it was me, him, and like my family went out for dinner.
yeah.
We went
Hipster
to,
boy.
Yeah, we went
Okay.
to Fair up in Bayswater. I'm assuming you all know the one I'm talking about.
Yep.
Went there. I mean, it was not bad. But he gave me, so it was $2, all in silver coins wrapped up individually, and I think the final tally was about 80 to 90 IKEA pencils,
Yeah.
like the free ones. He just stole like handfuls and handfuls of
It
them.
was not stealing, they're free.
Yeah, and he gave them all to me. So like in my room, like the Men in Black tin I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is full
Yeah.
of IKEA pencils, like the really short ones.
Yeah, so I have something to add to that, which is probably just like it's a better present, but it's just as bad when you put it in context. So from Hipster Boy, I got this incense holder,
Incest holder, yeah.
and it's in a pentagram shape because I'm really edgy and cool like that. I don't actually use it because I don't really use incense too much anymore. And I have a better like incense holder, but I was like, okay, that's a cool present. Why not? But then I found out I invited Noah, who will be on the podcast eventually. Noah and no, actually Noah didn't come over, but Noah's girlfriend came over, who's a very good friend of mine, and she said that she recognized it and that she had gifted that to Hipster Boy as a present.
Oh
And he used it as a present and gave it to me.
You done got re-gifted!
I got re-gifted. And I was like, wow, that is...
I have
Two
kind of
It was
similar.
a good meme, but it was like, oh.
Actually, I just have one story similar, like on this topic, except not me. But like, I think it was Charlie Sheen. For I don't know, everyone should know who Charlie Sheen is.
If
If
not-
not, just look him up.
2.5 men.
2.5
If
men.
not, leave your fucking rock.
Anger management.
But he apparently was really, knew of Donald Trump before he was the president. Or like was, I don't know,
Back when he was still a multinational known famous businessman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he, I don't know. I don't know if they were friends or acquaintances or whatever. But he was at a party, like Donald Trump was at Charlie Sheen's, like birthday or whatever, and gave him a present, and or like didn't bring a present and said, "Oh, I didn't get you a present, but here, take my platinum cufflinks."
Oh, nice.
And so like Charlie Sheen had them for ages and ages, and then like when he was getting all of his jewelry, what's it called when like a jeweler tells you how much they're worth?
I don't know.
A quote?
Is it a quote?
No, it's something else.
I know what you mean.
Like they weigh all your jewelry and tell you how much it's worth in whatever.
Okay.
But anyway,
Yeah, we understand.
he was doing that with all his jewelry, and like the person who was doing it was like, "Do you have anything else?" And he's like, "Actually, I do have this one more thing. I actually got it from Donald Trump."
The Trumpler.
And he gave the platinum cufflinks to her,
Cuff-
and she's like,
Links.
"Yeah, I don't know how to say it. How do you say it?"
It's
Were they like fake
cuff
platinum?
links.
Cufflinks.
They link your cuffs.
Okay. Whatever. That's what I was saying, Kellen.
Yeah, cufflings.
Go on.
They're small
Um,
cuffs.
But yeah, it gave him to the
Oh no.
the I don't know, whatever the person's name is.
Jeweler.
Yeah, the jeweler. And she said, "These aren't platinum. These aren't even metal. These are
I
just
knew it, I
some
fucking
cheap
knew it.
knockoff." And they had the Trump symbol on them. And so he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna keep those and hold on to those. And yeah, just someday they might come in handy." And yeah, he recently told the story like when Donald Trump became president, and he's like, "Yeah, that's how much of a genuine man he really is."
Oh my god. Jesus.
Good old Trumpy. What about best
He
presents?
got trumped.
What about best presents, kids?
Best presents?
Yes.
Oh. I haven't really had like an amazing birthday present. I probably just like I got for my 16th. Oh, actually, it was for my 15th. I got an electric guitar, a Epiphone SG. That was pretty cool. But for my 16th, I got
It's modelled after Angus Young's, isn't it?
yeah, and
Nice.
back then I was a real big AC/DC fan. I still I still am, but not
Not
as much of a fanboy as I once was. I still love their music, but yeah, when I saw that was pretty cool. Another one I got was a skydiving thing.
Did you do it?
I haven't done it yet. I'm actually planning on doing it these school holidays. I'm gonna go skydiving.
Let me know how it
Damn.
goes.
Yeah, because I'm a little bit of an adrenaline junkie in terms of jumping from heights into water and whatever. So yeah, I'm kind of keen on that. But yeah, what about you, Jesse?
Mine was getting a turntable
Oh yeah,
for my birthday,
oh yeah.
which was recent. So.
You're right there. Oh, Dylan, you're right.
You're right.
Are you fucking gay?
I think someone needs to lay off.
Someone's been drinking too much piss.
Yeah, I'll have yours if you want.
16 easy, mate.
How many?
I am.
Yeah.
I don't have any more.
So what's your best present you've ever got, Dylan?
The best present, I would say, it's probably my guitar. It's a Epiphone
Oh,
Special 2.
We all have Epiphones here, just
Yeah.
just for I'm
Yeah.
an Epiphone.
I don't have enough money for a Les Paul.
Yeah, well,
But yeah, I would say that's probably my best present. That or maybe my
good one.
bass amplifier. That or maybe my bass amplifier, but that was sort of like half a present sort of thing because I paid for half of it.
Oh yeah.
But and it wasn't really like a present. It wasn't like I didn't get it for my birthday. I didn't get it for Christmas. It was just sort of like I got it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dylan. Yeah, no, I reckon mine would be all my recording gear.
Oh yeah, that's
I got
pretty
it all
good.
for my birthday. So
Yeah,
it's all the
that's
stuff I
pretty
used to
dope.
record.
All of us had something to do with music.
Pretty much.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Did Will and Jesse go over this?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Will's was an Epiphone.
Mine was an
And
Epiphone
his was a
SG.
turntable.
So yeah, that's the
If
Angus
any
Young?
any
Yeah,
gu-
yeah.
any
Yeah.
guitarists who are interested, mine's a a standard plus top pro one, so we've all got different Epiphones as well.
Yeah. Any bassist who's interested, I have a Fender P, custom.
Okay, now the jerking off session's done.
Yeah. All right, back into it. We got about 10 minutes to kill.
What do we want to talk about?
Did we talk about the Game of Thrones season 7 confirmed?
We
No.
did
Yeah.
not.
And there was a reason.
Yeah. Okay. So for those, so Game of Thrones season 7 has been confirmed, and there was a promo released, and in the promo we saw that Ed Sheeran was going to be in there, as well as Jim Broadbent. And for those who don't know Jim Broadbent, he was in he was in Moulin Rouge, Cloud Atlas. He was in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. He was Professor Slughorn. For those
I know who
who
that
know
is.
Wait,
that. And
which-
he was also in Narnia.
Which one's
And,
Professor Slughorn?
he was the potions master in the Half-Blood Prince. So the guy Harry Potter was trying to convince to give him the memories of.
Yeah, that was the one
Voldemort. Yeah.
about the Horcrux.
Yes,
With,
yes. Yeah. So
Tom Riddle.
yeah. So yeah, and it's been in plenty of other movies apart from
Yeah.
that. But I'd say that those are his main ones. And Moulin Rouge, Cloud Atlas, awesome movies. Would recommend. So yeah. And Ed Sheeran as well. Also going to be in season 7 of Game of Thrones, which
Nice.
is
I didn't even know
pretty
there was going
cool.
to be
I
another.
am looking forward to that.
How come?
I would say Jesus. For those who cannot see, which is all of everyone listening,
Everyone to this podcast.
Callum just put a
Barley
black
sugar.
and gold barley sugar
Yeah, the best
into
kind.
his beer, which is what is the beer called?
Oh, this is a
rarity.
pure blonde at society.
Pure blonde cider. Sorry. Will stop with the rustling, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I just want to chuck more in there because that was funny.
Okay. Are we done? Yeah.
We're done.
Okay. So, as an avid, I don't know if are you Jesse? Do you watch Game of Thrones? Does anyone here watch Game of Thrones?
No.
No, but I do want to. I just
And
never got
if
into
Ed
it.
Sheeran's in it, then I'm more or less not a fan.
You're
Okay.
mo- you're
Well,
more-
I
they
am-
only made it taste worse.
I am an avid Game of Thrones watcher. I have been watching since season 1. I am up to date, and I have got to say that I am well keen for this because I love Jim Broadbent and Ed Sheeran. I haven't liked these last 2 albums because they're a bit too commercial for me.
Yeah, there's been a
But
couple.
I
of good
loved
songs
I
on
loved Ed Sheeran's first album,
Yeah.
and I would like to see what he's gonna be in there. Like I'm probably expecting like a bard or something like you guys said before, but yeah, it'll be interesting. So I'm looking forward to it. If anyone wants to add to that, go ahead.
Like I say, I hate Ed Sheeran, but I respect him considering he's got far pushing his folk sound because it's
Yeah.
pretty much folk pop.
Yeah, I actually my dad's
Oh yeah.
friend, like his
Pretty
best
cool
friend
guy.
in high school,
Yeah.
worked on Ed Sheeran's first album.
That's cool.
Like he is a music mixer, producer, and editor pretty much. So he worked on almost every song on Ed Sheeran's first album, which was like the album that made him famous pretty much. It had A-Team and Drunk and
Yeah. I respect Ed Sheeran a lot because I don't know if you know.
I like Ed Sheeran.
I don't know if you all know his origin story, but he was, one of us, just being back in the day, he was just a busker, just playing with his mates or whatever. And
He's
then-
gay, isn't he?
Whoa! Whoa!
I don't think so.
Allegedly.
I don't think so.
Allegedly. No.
Who cares?
Is he? I didn't think he
Yeah,
was.
I don't care.
I
but
hope so.
Just can't. Just
I'd go
say-
gay for it.
But yeah,
Fuck
like,
yes.
like
Man,
as a
I'd be
guitarist,
rolling in that. Though.
he's a pretty talented guitarist as well.
Grave
He
digger.
is quite talented. Like
You're
it
gold
doesn't
digger.
sound too complicated when you listen to it, but if you listen to it carefully,
Yeah.
It's very
there
complicated.
is quite a lot of
Although-
dynamics going on. And think about it, he's singing while he's playing that,
Yeah.
Although
so it's impressive.
I
he's
know.
got a lot of flack for copying other songs.
Or has he? Which songs
Yeah,
has he
he has.
copied?
I know.
Recently.
I've heard, but I don't know what the name of the other songs on the other albums that he's copied. But there's one song or 2 songs on his new album, Divide.
Mhm.
The copy is like some shitty '90s pop song, but
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's like
And like it's got a similar beat, but really it's nothing.
But that's like when Men at Work cop flack because Land Down Under had the same like little note like progression of notes in it that sounded like Kookaburra sits on the origami tree.
Yeah. Like I don't think like chord progression. I don't think it matters if it's the same as another song. To be honest,
Yeah.
as long as there's enough difference, like the chord progression doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. As long as the dynamics of the song are different. Like if they've like properly just ripped off the entire sound, copied note for note, chord for chord, then then you're a shit face. But if you've changed it, like even if you copied that chord progression, if you changed it, changed the lyrics, changed the notes, everything like that. Like I know Chili Peppers, Dating California.
Yeah.
They ripped that chord progression off this other artist that they really like. I can't remember their name, but you can figure it out. And the guy who made the song is just like, there's only so many chords.
Yeah.
But yeah, like also there's this thing where I remember watching it back in the day on ABC3 when that was new.
Hey, ABC3 isn't even a thing anymore. It's like
really?
ABC. It's called ABC Me now, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, back they did this thing where it's like if you play the same 4 chords, I don't know, it's like probably like E minor, G.
Oh, is that
D,
the Axis of
C.
Awesome?
I don't know, but like you play the same chords, like in the same order, you can play like 30 different pop songs, and like they were doing that. They were like playing the same 4 chords in the same order, and like we just started singing.
Is that the
different-
Axis of Awesome?
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Like,
Yeah.
the Axis of Awesome did that song, the 4-chord song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so just you can't now, like it's gonna get to a point where you can't say, oh, another song sounds like a different song because you're gonna run out of original.
That chord progression is G, C,
A minor.
Yeah.
Is it A minor, E minor, and D?
G.
It's A minor.
No, it's G, C, D, A.
Oh, GCDA.
Okay.
Like I'm not including the A in it, the minors and the majors, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's those.
Yeah.
It's those notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like there's so many songs in there.
Yes.
Was I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Good.
I'm not.
So
I'm not looking it up. I'm trying to get. I'm.
I was just thinking because I know that there was a Green Day song in there that I know, and I was like, yeah, those are the chords.
Yeah. Is it Boulevard?
Pardon?
No,
Boulevard?
no. Boulevard.
No,
Radio
it
is
was
not used.
it was fuck. What's it called?
Oh yeah.
Not Basket Case.
Which is possibly my favorite song by Green Day.
And the worst film ever.
I can't remember what it's called. I'll tell Callan to put the name of the song in the video unless I remember it. But yeah, it's those chords. So
Yeah.
there's a video by the Axis of Awesome where they use those same chords and they just keep putting these different songs and they are all the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very interesting video. I would recommend checking it out. It will change your perspective on popular music and how similar it all really is.
Yeah.
And it's not just like contemporary, it's like stuff from, I don't know if it goes back to the 70s, but definitely the 80s.
Yeah.
Definitely 80s,
Yeah.
maybe 70s, and a push, maybe 60s.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Ooh.
Possibly, yeah. Some rare tracks.
What are your thoughts, Jesse?
Yes.
Yes.
You've been the most talkative guest I think we've had on the show, considering it's second recording session.
Yeah.
Third.
Well,
Well-
third episode, second session.
Yeah.
Yeah, second session, that's true.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, I think we're gonna finish this up
this up.
about now. We're about an hour in.
And I really am busting for the toilet.
So,
Oh, gross.
ooh, that was a bit of a saliva drool going there. So if you could all just say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for having me on.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no
You're
worries,
welcome,
Jesse.
Jesse. We'll probably have you on again.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Sweet.
Yeah,
And,
we've run out of other people.
good talking again, guys. I'll see you next week along with some more people. I'm assuming it'll be me, Dylan, and Will again, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be.
All right. Thank you for all tuning in. If you've listened this far, we appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
And this is the Progressive Gentleman's Podcast signing off for episode 3. Thank you for listening.
Bye.